Capital One lounges often offer the best airport lounge experience when compared with everything else on the market. And the one at Washington Dulles International Airport follows this trend, outshining all the other Priority Pass lounges, including the secret Chase Sapphire Lounge. Located right past the security checkpoint, you'll want to go straight instead of down the escalators and then just follow the signs. You'll have to check in at the front with your Capital One card, and once in, there's a wall with a bunch of to-go food options, as well as a small coffee shop-like setup serving drinks and pastries. Further down the hall are the restrooms, and unfortunately, this lounge doesn't have any showers. You can see all the seating options as I walk through to the main area, and if you look closely, every seat also has access to its own charging ports, whether it's built into the furniture or in the ground. This is one of the reasons why I prefer the Capital One lounges over its competitors. It's always taken the needs of the traveler in mind, and does it with style. I mean, going back to the entrance of the lounge, the to-go section at every Capital One lounge is such a game changer, as I've used these on multiple occasions in between short layovers to get a quality meal and drink on the fly. It's so convenient that my daughter will always ask if there's a Capital One lounge available when we travel with the layover, which in turn has me actively looking for layovers in one of the few airports Capital One is located in when flying transcontinental. This philosophy of offering premium options quickly is seen throughout the rest of the lounge. For example, offering a lot of drink options on self-serve tap. Same goes with the food options, as one of my favorite things Capital One lounges does is that they plate everything on individual servings, so you get both instant access to the food, but with all the personal touches you can't find from the buffet-style platters often used in other lounges. That's not to say that the food here is the best there is, as the options and quality in the nearby Chase Sapphire Lounge is better overall. But that's also because you have to wait for them to prepare it fresh after ordering it, which isn't always possible if you have limited time. The rest of the rectangular layout of the lounge just consists of more seating options. And of course, there's the open bar across from the food. Unfortunately, due to the location of this lounge, there's no views of anything. The lounge does decorate it well enough with lots of lights, so you don't notice the lack of windows. But this is one thing all the other Priority Pass options have at gates A and B that this lounge lacks. Overall, the pros of this lounge make it my favorite credit card lounge option at Washington Dulles. And if you fly often from IAD, I'd recommend getting access to this lounge over any other option. In fact, ever since they opened the Capital One landing at the nearby Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport, if you're local to this area and fly at least once or twice a year, the VenturaX card is definitely the way to go to be able to experience both of these areas.